Dear traders, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today is Sunday, the 10th of March 2024. It's time for the MK block summary of the week. Markets will open in around 2 hours. This week, like last week, gave loads of opportunities, many setups. Let's go through it. Let's start with Australian dollar. Remember, we had the situation where we still had 1 to 3 open medium-term stop targets above the price on the first, and as you can see, to make a long story short, the smart money went for it. On the 5th, it took the first one, then on the 6th, it went for those two. Boom, there we go. Okay, went up, overshot, and these targets are finally be cleared. As you can see, sometimes it takes a few days, but eventually the algos will go for the targets. They even went higher, took the upper MTS on both the hour chart as well as the 30-minute chart. And then the market topped out. We had two option strike targets short on Friday, but as you can see at that point, there's still expanding shorties, which you see with the upwards sloping squeeze line. So that's why we do not try to trade short just before market close, of course. But this week, that could be an interesting setup. As you can see, Australian dollar went up as expected, took all targets, overshot, and then we already have some kind of down money switch going on. So as soon as the shorties are leaving the market, this could develop into an interesting short trade towards those two option strike targets next week. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Kiwi dollar, of course, a similar thing. So here also we had the MTS run to the upper stop, okay. And also we had the option strike targets. So again, once the shorties are leaving the market, this could develop into a nice down move towards the OSTs next week. Nice one. Dollar cut. So there, I didn't place many trades. Basically, the market came down towards the 200-day moving average. And then we had a small option strike target, but the target level was a little close. So one would need to be quick to catch that one. So I didn't place trades in dollar cut. Euro dollar, the big one, so you may remember. So on Friday, the market came off, took the lows, we had the news. And then to make a long story short, shorties put into the market, so euro dollar went up, yeah? Shorties selling, creating a squeeze, so the algos see that, push the market up against those down money sellers, going for the stops, clearing the highs. And a similar thing with cable, okay? So took the upper MTS, as you remember last week, and also shorties came in, so the market went up. Here we also have option strike targets, but expanding shorties, so we need to wait for the shorties to leave the market and until we have a properly downward sloping squeeze curve, okay, and then this could develop into a nice short trade next week as well. As you can see, the setups are in the way that the correlation of the pairs will be the case, like we know it, yeah, like Aussie dollar correlated with cable, etc. Okay, so euro pound, to make a long story short here, so again longies came in and again they went for the low, boom, okay, longies came in, they went for the low, no surprises there. Australian dollar, okay, yen pairs, let's go to the yen pairs. Very interesting moves we had. So basically the market came off as expected. If you watch the last MK web summary, you can see that the market was overstretched. So what happened is, as predicted, okay, a down money switch took place, longies came in, therefore the algos allowed the market to fall. And here you see nicely on the 7th of March on day chart, okay, longies coming in, down money switch, so they're going down, they're clearing those moving averages on a day chart, all right? So it was not difficult to catch a few pips on the short trade there. And then very interesting, once the market completely bottomed out, we had 1 to 3 option strike targets, and here we have the squeeze against the longies in the way, so we need to wait until the longies collapse, and then dollar yen has a good chance of doing an up move next week, okay? But we need to first wait for that to happen. But then, as you can see, everything makes sense. Dollar yen will come up, the dollar pairs will come down. That's why they're negatively correlated, okay? And it's about timing. It doesn't make sense to go long before market close on a Friday. You wait until the market's open, everything settles, spreads get tight, and then you see whether you can observe the squeeze line collapse, and then you can try to trade towards those targets next week, okay? Pound yen, so here we had this beautiful option strike target run already on the 1st. And of course, surprise, surprise, a similar thing going on here. So pound yen went down, went up, took the option strike, the order gap zone as well as the medium term stop there. Then on the 5th, had also an MTS below the price. This got taken, and then again an MTS above the price. So it played Pac-Man, taking all the MTS on the M30 in 1 hour time frame. And then overall also we could observe some kind of dumb money switch. Okay, the high has been cleared several times. So if the shorties keep on collapsing and the longies keep on coming in, this could also result in a down move, which makes sense, as you can see from the other market analysis. Euro yen, similar, went all the way down to the MTS, did the pullback up to the upper MTS, and then on the 4th we see how they overshot, then had on the 5th a nice option strike target, a nice short trade here, not difficult to catch that one. Of course, you need to wake up early, and then, took the lower MTS as well. And overall, you see also finally some kind of market structure change going on by the shorties losing interest, and longies could get lured into buying this market, into buying the dip, in case of which euro yen will come down as the other pairs. Okay. Euro Aussie, beautiful option strike target trade there, and then we had another one here on the 5th. Boom, this got taken the same day. Beautiful trade, one of the best. That's Euro Aussie. I said Euro Aussie, yeah, Euro Aussie. Then had MTS below the price, took those as well. So you see loads of beautiful trades there. I had a lower MTS, took the lower MTS. So you could definitely have caught some nice trades there. Oh yeah, this was interesting. So then we have the long option strike target. We have some long is leaving. The low has been cleared. So the price turns. Okay, long is keep on leaving. So here this was a long trade setup. And as you can see, there's a good chance next week that this can get filled. So it's really critical to wait for the squeeze lines. That's really the key in timing those trades, okay? And that's why this indicator is so beautiful. Pound Aussie, so we had here first like some kind of forward reversal going on with an inner range target, so some kind of golden combination. Bang, that taken out. And then in the end, okay, we had option strike targets which got filled. It was also one of the best trades, okay? 1, 2. Longies are not on the way, so we can buy towards those targets. I did that. Boom, boom. They get filled. Beautiful trade with 4-hour reversal energy in the back. That's always a great combination. Okay. Nice one. Bitcoin. So definitely amazing moves. Okay, it just went up and up and up. 60,000 level. Higher. Okay, it didn't lose momentum. So our long-term prediction there definitely unfolds. Went for the 70k level, okay, did a pullback, but then came straight up. I should elaborate on this because someone asked on the forum. So remember, as I've said many times, the crypto markets, the smaller markets, are more behaving like forex. All right, as you can see, those MTS runs are going on as well. The difference is that since most market participants are just buying in the cryptos rather than selling, the market is super sensitive to any shorties, okay, and not so sensitive to all the longies. You see there are many dumb money longies there, and they're allowed to win. But as soon as some shorties enter, that's why we show the indicator like this with the shorties below and the longies above, so you can see both at the same time. As soon as some shorties enter, they're going for them, all right? So that's the difference towards forex. Over time, it will more and more behave first like the metals, like gold and silver, and then also like forex, okay? And for now, keep in mind, so we're not just selling if we see dumb money longies. That wouldn't make any sense. But as you can see, when shorties enter, this can be a potential buy opportunities for the long run. Do not try to short-term trade the cryptos. It doesn't make much sense, okay? This is more long-term investment play. The metals, okay, so that was interesting. So gold, as you can see, we knew before, shorties came into the market, selling, creating a squeeze against the shorties. So the algos are killing the shorties by pushing the market up, doing a dramatic STS run, boom, boom, boom. Then we finally had some option strike targets short, but they attacked once more, and another option strike target appearing. Okay, as you see here on the 7th, look at this massive stop hunt, taking the big STS here of the shorties, clearing them out. And as you can see, it cleared the high on the 8th. It has the open option strike targets. It has some longies, so this could turn into a beautiful short opportunity next week. Okay, maybe it does a little gap or something to clear out the rest of the shorties. Once the squeeze collapses here and the line goes down here, this could be a sell opportunity in gold next week. Okay, so also keep that in mind, which makes sense because if the dollar pairs come down, the yen pairs goes up, gold has a tendency to come down. You see how everything is quite predictable in terms of correlation also. Silver was different. So silver also went up against the shorties, then had the option strike target and went up as well because shorties were still selling. And as you can see, this could also turn into a down move if shorties are leaving and the red line collapses. Okay, then maybe they go down and fill the option strike target. But as you can see, gold seems to be a better choice right now. Okay, so yes, super nice moves, some beautiful setups, plenty of opportunities. All you got to do is just know what you're doing and have discipline and trade this professionally without over leveraging, without like any gambling. You have to protect your downside. You have to wait for those opportunities. It's proven that the opportunities are guaranteed to come, so you don't need to be afraid that you miss out when you see that empty moves on the charts. Do not get provoked by that. Have the discipline to wait for the right setups and to trade them as well as you can. All right, improving your timing with more and more experience. And as you can see, it's not difficult to collect pips by being on the right side and by avoiding being on the wrong side, getting stop hunted, getting position hunted, getting squeezed, etc. Okay, it's literally that simple. You have all the ingredients you need, so all you need to do is to concentrate on your trade implementation to make sure that you follow your risk policy, your risk management plan, to have the discipline to wait until the markets are ready for your trades and to find ways to enter the markets at reasonable timing. Okay, that's literally it. And then you have a high chance of making a profitable week after profitable week. And as you can see, the causality gives you opportunities every single week. And right now, it literally gives us trades left and right. So all you got to do is implement what you learn. Okay, I wish you a great Sunday and a great trading week next week. We know from experience when we had 2 good, easy weeks, things can change. So keep that in the mind, in the back of your head. But as you can see from my analysis, there's a good likelihood that what I said will happen. Yeah, the dollar pairs come off, the metals come off, the yen pairs come up. You see, like something like that. Also taking into account the news. So just keep that in mind. Wait for the right setups, and then pull the trigger if all the conditions for your trades are in front of you and are met. All the best.